Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the August 13th edition of Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Braden Ursel, and I'm here to run you through the top stories that happened throughout the Okanagan this week, including a funeral that took place in Penticton in memory of a fallen firefighter, the return of Kelowna's biggest summer music festival, the city of Vernon celebrating a week of pride, and finally, the Royal Canadian Naval Security Team came through parts of the Okanagan in hopes of recruiting new members. We'll kick things off from the top, where a ceremony was held at Penticton Skaha Lake Park in honor of fallen firefighter Zachary Freeman Muse, who passed away last month fighting the Donnie Creek wildfire. He was an employee of Summerland-based Big Cat Wildfire and had spent 2 summers prior to that working as a wildland firefighter in BC.
Today is a difficult day. It's a difficult day for the family, but I look around and I see that Zach probably had at least 2 families. He had the family that he belonged to, but he had the family who adopted him, the BC wildfire fighters.
Muse is the 2nd firefighter to die in the line of duty in BC and the 4th to die in Canada this summer. Rock the Lake Music Festival returned to downtown Kelowna this weekend for 3 days of classic rock, featuring big-name bands like Finger 11, Collective Soul, and Burton Cummings.
First one we did here was 2016. We've been doing shows in similar to Vancouver since 2009. We've had Ed Sheeran, Kenny Chesney, and the Vancouver one. Here it's grown and we're moving more towards a younger demographic. So you'll see in our lineups that they're coming more into the 90s and the 2000s versus the 70s and 80s we were doing before.
Thousands of music lovers took in the event this weekend, with thousands more ready to rock out to Burton Cummings on Sunday night as he plans to close out the weekend for Rock the Lake 2023. The city of Vernon celebrated Pride throughout town this week, including a big party at the 2900 Plaza on Saturday. A variety of events were held downtown as people of all ages got together to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community.
Events like this are some of the only places that queer and trans people can find community, so it's important to build that community, to hear supportive messaging, and to just celebrate together. Things have improved, as we can see, but the last couple years we've seen a rise in hate and violence, and so we still have a ways to go, unfortunately.
Lastly, the Royal Canadian Navy's Naval Security Team made their way through parts of the Okanagan this week. After stopping in Kelowna, the team also spent time in Penticton and Kamloops, showing off their equipment and making an effort to recruit new talent.
There's not a big footprint of the Navy in the interior, so luckily I have boats that I can put on trailers and I can actually bring the Navy to the interior. So that's what we're doing, letting everybody know that we're here, they have a Navy, just trying to do community outreach essentially first, make some friends, let everyone know that we're here, and the support has been overwhelming, so we're very excited.
After what was deemed a successful visit to the Okanagan Valley, the team plans to return next year for more recruitment. That just about does it for our time here talking Castanet's Week in Review. It's been a pleasure having you along for the ride today. Be sure to check us out next week and to follow along through our website or by downloading the Castanet app. For Castanet News, I'm Braden Ursel, and I'll see you guys next week.